stream has taken a turn. Now it's a study stream. All the teachers are hot.
You don't actually need to do anything.
All the teachers are hot, and I fucking hate it. I can say this as an adult playing the game. It's fucked up.
Yes.
Wait, is that the professor from fucking Arceus in the background? It is.
Yeah, did you not see the Pokeball? Have you not gone to any of the classes?
I'm
Skipping school?
playing this. I'm going to class in this game like I did in college, where I barely pay attention to have like straight A's.
You've been skipping
skipping?
school.
My last semester of college, I finished all my finals 2 months early and then just hung out.
Damn.
I had this really great strat where I got a bunch of A's on my exams and I dropped out of college.
That's real, man. No, I get you. Shout out to the cops near my college who tried to threaten me for running home.
Running what?
So my
Because
last
you're
year
not
of college, well, Hamza knows this. My last year of college, right? My apartment was literally not even 2 blocks from the school. So I use that as my morning and evening workout. You know, wear my backpack. It's Wisconsin, so put on my heavy coat and then go for a run to and back from class. My last class of the night on a lot of nights, because again, I want to finish school early. I only had 3 days of classes, but basically all those days I had school from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. I did all my stuff. I was running back, and this is the one time I was like, bless this goddamn white woman. I was running back home, and a cop pulled me over and goes, "Hey, where are you going? Where are you running?" I go, "Oh, I'm running home. It's just cold out because, you know, it's the middle of fucking winter." Right. I didn't say that to him, obviously. And he goes, "Well, it looked like you're," and he starts getting at me, and I don't remember it because I was fucking scared. And bless this white woman, she steps in and goes, "Hey, what are you doing? He lives over there. He plays with my kids," because her kids would be sitting outside in the morning a lot, and I would like talk to them a little bit, you know, throw their ball back to them sometimes. Classic movie stuff, you know. But like, no, they were plenty nice. They were just some kids and whatever. And she's like, "Hey, he lives over there. Why are you bugging it? Like, why are you harassing him?" And she goes, and like the dude like got at her, and she like, you could tell like white woman knew she could use her privilege here. And she's like, "Look, like you can't treat him this way. He literally lives like, you can see the light of his house from where we're standing," which I hadn't even realized that we could. And yeah, he like backed off, and I went I still ran the rest of the way home because I was like, this cop's gonna fucking kill me. Yeah, I never had anyone bug me after that, but yeah, I always remember that because I was like a random white woman who I did not know stuck up for me. That was cool.
I wonder how she is now. I wonder what she's doing.
Probably still raising her kids.
Perfect.
Robin, every time I talk about Hamza, it's like, "Yeah, Bob just has thirst picture of Hamza saved." I'm like, "No, I just go on Instagram." Like, come on.
It doesn't take away from the fact that you do pull it up and you show all of our
No,
friends.
now I pull it up
boy.
because you'll be like, "Oh,
It's my
Bob,"
boy.
you'll
I'm
always
looking
go,
at
you'll
how
always
good
go,
he is.
Bob always pulls up a thirst picture, and I'll be like, "I guess I have to pull that one up." But now I'll be like, "Look at him with his girlfriend. They're in a really nice relationship. I'm so happy for them." And then I'll be like, "And here's the picture Robin's talking about."
Here's a regular
But
one.
now
Here's the
I'll
one
also be like, "Here's him as a Joe Star," and so many people are like, "Oh."
I'm so proud of that one.
It's good. It's a good cosplay. Because Robin's office right now is in our room, and I don't want them to always have to deal with that, because that was what destroyed my mental health during COVID. Was, well, to be fair, in COVID we literally just lived in a room with abusive roommates, but yeah.
I remember that period actually when you told me about that. I wasn't there for it, but you told me after it happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because we had just become friends when that was happening.
Yep.
And now you know about most of my life.
It's so weird. I met you through Jesse, and now I talk to you more than I talk to Jesse.
I know one of I'm gonna say this is not, I know part of that is me early on being like, I finally have a desi person in my life who is literally just like me. I need us to become friends or I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's totally bad.
Because like every desi person I've met, even if the ones I got along with weren't like gamers or anything, right? They were interested in other things. They were never someone I got super close with. But you and I, off the first time we talked, I was like, "Oh, we're very similar." Which Jesse did peg. He was like, "You guys are gonna get along great."
Yeah, I'm surprised that it took as long as it did then, because I was like, I've known him for a bit, you've known him for quite a bit, and I'm like, the fact that it took that long to cross paths, I was like, oh.
That's God. God was like, these two can't be near each other. As I've said before, and I will say again, there's two canons that may not be real, but I have to accept. One is Mitch and I became friends because he went, "You're tall," and I went, "You're short. Want to be friends? Sure." And that's how we became friends. And then the other canon is some higher power decided we were born and then could never meet until someone else did something about it.
It's true. It's very true.
Fire thing.
That's canon.
So, yeah, you all know I took a business trip this last week. It was actually pretty cool. At one point, though, because I was talking to Hamza, or no, I was talking about Hamza and some of my like friends. I didn't like bait them to say this, but at one point they go, "You're friends with a Pakistani person? Your parents allow that?" And I'm like, "You're a white person. Are you offended?" Like. I didn't say that. I was like, yeah, my parents are cool. They're like, oh, that's really like ingenuine. They were like, no, that's cool. But I could tell they were like legitimately surprised, and I'm like, very confused. Like
that's legal? You can do that?
That's illegal?
They said that, and I literally went, he's one of my best friends, and they go, oh, well, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
What the fuck? That's so awkward.
It was super weird.
Shut up. Stop.
Like
Right before your head.
Your foot is so far in your mouth, dude.
Your toes have tonsillitis.
Dude, the craziest thing is that's not even uncommon. Like it goes both ways. My parents, they are very much just like they don't have anything against Indian people in specific, but they're just like they're so tacky to the point where it's like, oh, Indian people wipes the brow off. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Like, there's just a sentiment that, like, they don't like each other.
Yeah. It's like a just in our parents' generation, it's kind of just a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's their norm. I still think it's funny.
I think, like American people are that way with British people.
No, they're obsessed with British people.
They love them.
No, okay, but not Gen Z. Gen Z hates the Brits, and I can't figure out why.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm in a creative writing club on campus, and there was just a whole tirade of why we hate Britain, and I was just like, am I having a stroke?
I think
What is happening?
one of my
All
favorite.
these 22 and under-year-olds were just like, yeah, fuck Britain, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Is it because of the monarchy? Because she's dead now, so it's okay.
I mean,
they
it still
celebrated the
exists.
Queen being
It
dead,
still
which
exists.
is like, that's good, but also, what the fuck?
One of my favorite things is still the first time I told Mom about hanging out with Hamza, and Mom's like, "Yeah, he's one of your friends from high school." I was like, "No, I met him like 7 months ago." And Mom's like, "Oh, you talk about him like you talk about Mitch and Jesse." I'm like, "Yeah, I recognize that."